Hello everyone, I hope you can hear me. I'm just doing another quick sound test. I think I'm just going to have to do this every single time I go live, just to make sure that I'm live and you can hear me. But I'm sure that if you can't hear me, you will tell me in the comments anyway. So I'm just getting my phone ready so I can read the comments because my screen is over there. So I hope you've all had a really lovely week. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me, or otherwise I'll just be chatting to myself the whole time. So I'm hoping that everyone has had a good week. It's been absolutely manic here. I'm getting ready for Create and Craft shows next week. So yeah, it's been an absolutely mayhem here trying to get everything ready. So I am determined to have some really good shows on Thursday. That's when I'll be at Create and Craft. My shows will be at 9 AM and 3 PM. So if you're following me on social media, I'll be posting closer to the time. But yes, so please write. I can't see anyone in the chat yet, so I'm just going to make sure that everyone can hear me and see me, and then I will delve right in. So hi Sharon, I'm guessing you can hear me, so I'm going to just pop along. Okay, so we have a really good offer at the moment on the British summer collection, which was released about a month ago now. So we are coming to the end of summer, so we do want to kind of take advantage of this British summer collection. So it does currently have 40% off, and I'll put the link down in the description box. It's already there, and you can have a quick look there. And the code, I'll just put the poster up. So the code there is holiday. So just pop that in, and then you get 40% off the entire collection. That's the papers, the embossing folders and everything. So I've got things mostly prepped out on what we're going to be starting with today. So I have myself a tiny, well not tiny, quite a large bottle brush Christmas tree. Now you can get these off from Amazon at the moment. Always buy these out of season because they're a lot cheaper. So definitely do that. That's a good tip, and it has made a bit of a mess, so I'm going to wipe that off. Okay, so I've got lots of things already prepped. So this is the die set here, the classic Campervan die set, and my idea today is to make something very similar to like the red truck with the Christmas tree on the top. So I've got my tree there ready, so it's gonna be a lovely festive thing, and I'm gonna have some lights in there too. So I've got some battery powered wire lights here, and I'll try and link everything. I think I've linked everything down below, but if there's anything missing, let me know. I will see if I can add that. And it's just going to be a lovely light up Christmas decoration. Now you can use it as a gift box if you don't want to add the lights. So this is the classic Campervan die set, and I'm going to be using foundations card. This is the shade Ruby. Also going to be using some vellum for the windows. I've done some of it already, so that is the vellum and the card. And I'm also going to see if I can do some wreaths. So these are by Gemini. This is the Crafter's Companion, and there's a set of 2 here, and I'm preferring this one here. So I'm thinking maybe I could put that on at the front of the Campervan. I think that would look quite nice. Let's pop that aside, and let's have a quick look at the die set, and I'll be showing you exactly what I have cut out already. So it's always good to know how many things you need to cut out, especially if I've already, you know, pre-prepared. So hi Caroline, and hi Sharon again. Right, so I'm just going to be, I will be keeping an eye on the comments, so if you have any questions, just let me know down below. Okay, so I've cut my wheels here already. These cut out 2 at a time, and I've put it through multiple times to get 3 layers each. So these are nice and thick now, so there's 3 wheels on there. Sorry, if you have 3 wheels on each wheel. Does that even make sense? 3 wheels on each wheel. Okay, so this is the main die here. There we go. And if you are a regular on Simply Made Crafts, you'd have seen me put this together multiple times, but today we're going to be doing a festive version. So you need to cut 2 of these, and what I've done is on the first one I've run it through with this window die here, and it's done all of the detail there. And then I've run it through again with the door handle die, so this does the door handles too. And I've also done some accessories here, so we have the roof rack, we have the bumpers, the front and back, and we have some grills here as well. Don't want our camper van to overheat. And let's move over to the next die, which is just here. Right, so this is going to be for the roof, so I have made one out of white, and I've already added my red tape already. So this is going to be an experiment for this particular one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that out and then cut some of this off so that I have a white patch on the front of the van. I have not tried this before, so this is going to be an experiment. We'll see how it goes. And what else? These are the front and the back, so cut out 2. This is just another matte die there in the center. Okay, so I've cut out 2 of those side pieces, so the tabs run along the side, and I've already run it through with this one here, and I've popped the vellum in behind, so that's our back, that's ready to go. So I have done some preps, but I will be crafting and showing you guys how I'm doing the other half. And I also have some vellum here cut into strips for the windows as well. Right, I think that's everything. I've gone through all of the bits and bobs, so I'm going to be using my GoPower and Emboss today. I absolutely love this one. It's an electric die cutting machine, and it comes just like that. Really nice thick plates there, so absolutely love this one. And I've managed to keep my plates flat, so super happy with this. This is linked down below as well. Right, I just need to find my Campervan side. So we're going to be going to use first this die here, and there is a line here that I'm going to line up with the wheels. I'm going to get a bit of tape and tape that down, and then we're just going to run that through. And then if you want to add the handles, you run that through again afterwards. Not too sure if you can hear my machine there. I've had a lot of people using power tools this evening, so I'm hoping they're not going to start up again. So literally at 7:45 they were out there. So yeah. Okay, so here is our first cut done. I'm just going to cut the windows out for you. Okay, and what I've already done is I've already folded all of the score lines from the first pass. So let's move over now to the wheels, not the wheels, the handles. So I have here this one, and I kind of want to make sure that it lines up. So I'm going to pop these on the opposite side. So it's on that side there. So that is going to be the front of the van. So we'll have our front door and middle door, and then there won't be a door here. That's your van. You don't even have to have handles if you don't want to. Just looking for my spare bit of tape there. Okay, let's pop that on and run that through. This machine is a little bit slower than the Gemini one, but it's a little bit quieter too. So I don't really mind that sort of a change. Okay, so that is our next one done. So that is now ready. So let's get our vellum popped in, then we can work on the sides. Where did I put the vellum? Right over here. There we go. So I'm just going to glue that on there. So I'm going to be using the art glitter glue. I also like the Creative Expressions art glitter glue as well. Cosmic Shimmer, that's the one. So I'm just going to go around the window just like this. I'm going to go down the centre posts as well. Not get glue on my surface. and then just pop that on there, give that a squish down, and then I can just trim off the sides here. There we go. Okay, so let's work on the front now. So I've done the back already, so let's do the front. So grab our plates out again, and we're going to go for the front. So here is the front, and here we have the shapes. It's going to do all of the embossing. We have these holes here, that is going to do the embossing, and then we have the cut part there. So make sure that you have the tabs on the side. Now I've already added my red tape. It will still go through the machine just fine, don't worry about that. And if you want to keep it in place, add a bit of tape just like so, and we'll run that through. Okay, potentially that's all of the die cutting I need to do this evening, because I've done all the other bits of prep. So, oh no, there is one more I need to do, because I was going to experiment. So I've cut another square here. That's going to go on that way. Let's get the right orientation. That is the mat that goes with this piece. So we're going to pop that on there. Doesn't have to be lined up, I don't think. Just make sure it doesn't go up too high. You can always use this as a guide as well, round about there. There we go. Pop that on and run that through. So one thing I did forget to say is, because this is quite a large die, you do need an A4 die cutting machine for this one. So the Gemini, Big Shot Plus, or the GoPower Emboss, they will all be fine. Okay, let's see if our experiment is going to work. This is the moment of truth. If not, it doesn't work. Okay, so let's get our scissors here. So I have these curved lines here. I'm just going to cut along the curved lines, running downwards, hoping it's quite bright, so I'm hoping it is going to pick up some of this. Okay, so you should have something that now looks like that. So that is going to be glued now on top of there, and I think that's going to look really nice with the white roof on the top as well. It's giving that really good campervan sort of look. So I'm thinking that's all of the die cutting. The rest is just going to be assembly, and because I've added the tape, it's going to be nice and easy. So let's get these glued on. So I am going to use glue just to get this on there. So I have got another bottle of this. I am close to running out of this bottle. This is very, very similar to Cosmic Shimmer. So if you're a fan of Cosmic Shimmer, you're going to love the art glitter glue as well. So because we have our guidelines here, that's upside down, we have our guidelines here, it's going to be really easy to line everything up. There we go. That's stuck to the bottom there. Right, let's get our vellum on there now. So I am going to cut this to size before I stick it on. Okay, hi Wendy. Sorry, Wandy, sorry. And she's from New York. And Teresa, hi Teresa. I absolutely love that the caravan that you posted on in the group. I absolutely love that. So shiny. And Wandy says she hasn't played with this one yet, so I'm just giving you a Christmas idea. If you have this set already, just giving you a Christmas idea on how you can carry on using this for Christmas. And again, if you have the Caravan set, you can do exactly the same with this, with the Caravan set as well. I've listed the Caravan set down in the description box, and again, it's all 40% off on the British summer collection, which is super exciting. So I was going to save this project for a little bit later in the year, but because of the 40% off, I thought, you know, why not? It's reduced, people can grab it while it's reduced and get some nice festive projects. So this is the last Christmas in July video, but the Christmas is not stopping. I'm just going to keep going with Christmas. Okay, so we can now move along now and pop these together, because we have done all of the prep mostly. So on one of these, we need to cut the tabs off one of them, because we only need the one set. So this is a symmetrical die, because it's the same both sides, so it's a lot easier just to do it that way, and then trim off the bits you don't need, because we still need them on this one. So we're going to be overlapping and gluing those together, and I am going to move over to this 3-in-1. I love my glues now. These, I regularly just switch between these two, even in the same projects. This is the Beacon 3-in-1, very similar to the Fabri-Tac, and having the double layer at the bottom is going to give it some extra strength as well. And I absolutely love this for gluing layers of paper together and paper mats and things, especially for mini album pages. I'm just going to turn that over to make sure everything is lined up, which it is. Hi Anna. So, Rhode Island. I'm in the south of England, the southeast area. And Sharon's saying she's ordered it today, so I know a lot of you guys have had your eyes on the Campervan, so I'm super happy that it has gone into sale. So we have these handles here. I can see these through here, so I know that this is going to be my front. I'm going to pop it on that side, and I haven't done the red tape. Dear oh dear oh dear. Right, let's get that put on. Let's do that now. And like I said, there's going to be loads more Christmas videos coming. Okay, does anyone want to know a little bit about my new collection? That will be released on Thursday, and then the week after that will be releasing at Craft Stash. So on Thursday I'll be at Create and Craft TV. That's going to be a lot of fun. So my new range is an all occasions collection, so there are going to be a couple of Christmas sets in there. So that will be the start of the Simply Made Crafts Christmas, and but all of the boxes that are going to be on the show, all the projects, can be easily made into Christmas versions. So there's going to be a lot of fun there, and I'll be taking lots of chocolate with me as well. So yes, another collection. I've got new collections coming out of my ears, I swear I do. So yeah, I'm working on every month I'm working on around 3 collections. I'm not releasing 3 collections. I'm on the concept of creating one. I'm working on one currently, and then I'm releasing the one that I'd previously done from the couple months before. So there's always 3 different collections on the go on my desk. So yes, very, very busy, and there's a lot of work to be done when you're releasing new collections as well. So yes, it's going to be Christmassy and it's going to be exciting. I just need to put these dies away before I lose them. So okay, we should have something that now looks like this, and if you want to, you can do the same on the back as what I've done on the front here with this white section. Okay, so let's get this popped together. It's going to be easier to do if I can get this off. I trimmed my nails today. I can't do anything. I have to get my pokey tool out. Okay, right, so this is going to go together just like that, and I'm going to work on one side, so this side and this side, and then I'll work my way up the other side. And because I'm using the red tape, it's super easy. Don't forget to give it a good press down. There we go. So it should now look like this. This is starting to look like a red bus actually. I would love to do a big red bus die, a big London bus. I think that would look really nice. I'm into my London stuff, so. Hi Karen, and she's from Arkansas in the USA. Yeah, sorry Teresa, yeah, I can barely keep up myself, but there's so many collections, it's really fast paced. So, but yeah, after that it's Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. My favourite. So I can't get this off. Where's my pokey tool? Here it is. I've even gone down the festive route with my Christmas nails, so you can definitely tell. Okay, we're almost there putting this together. Got loads of bits that have come off my cutting plate. Everything sticks to it. Okay, there's that one, and then the last one. And again, there are video tutorials for all of the things in this collection that can be found on my website, helengriffin.co.uk. There's a link for that down below, and there's a whole page dedicated where every single tutorial for this collection, including this one here, is on there. This is really looking like a red bus, apart from the front. That is really looking like a red bus. Okay, so let's get our roof on. Again, I've added tape to the part that's not tapered, and I'm going to pop this in the front, and again using red tape because it's quick and easy. And a bit of my nail varnish has come off on there, but don't worry, my tree is going to cover it. So let's pop that in there, and there we have the roof of our camper van. So here's a sneak peek, so let's test this out. This is the tree, and I'm going to pop that on there just like that, and then I'm going to tie it along the inside here, so we can still lift the lid because we've got to have to put the lights in and be able to turn them on and off. Okay, let's grab the glue again and my layered up wheels here. So I've done, like I said at the beginning of the video, I've made 4 wheels using this die here. So running through it 12 times I think, or 6 times. I can always show you the piece of card I used. There we go, this is what it looks like. Run it through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Run it through 6 times, and you'll have 3 layers of wheels, so they're super sturdy. Right, so let's get these glued on. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue for this one because it does grip a little bit faster than this one. So I want the fast grip here because I put the glue on the wrong side. Never mind. Be wary of your orientation, people. I got that's double-sided, that's all right. Pop that on, and I'm hoping I don't put any on wonky. I'll be testing the wonkiness after I've added all the wheels just to make sure that they're all straight, and then if so I can just quickly just pop these upwards. There we go. So I'm just reading the comments here as I go along. So we have Kim. Hi Kim. She's saying you could do with a white stripe across the side swipe. The windows are too. Yeah. So you can really personalize this van however you want to. I mean, for extra strips you do get this bumper die here that you can add in places too, so you can get super creative. Right, do I need to do anything with these wheels? I think this one needs to go down a bit. Perfect. Okay, happy. It's like a little red bus, this, isn't it? It's looking good. Okay, so now for the fun part. I need to grab some twine here. I forgot to get my twine out, and I've just given it a new home, so I've got to remember where I've put it. Let's have a look over here. Oh, here we go. I found it straight away. There we go. There we are. This is just ordinary garden twine. Ordinary garden twine. And this is going to be perfect for all your Christmas projects. Perfect. Okay, so this might be wrestling with a monkey and a coat. Very wriggly monkey. So should I put it on that way, or should I put it on, knocking everything over, that way? I think the first way looks good. Now, I don't really want to add glue along here on the bottom, because I might want to take this tree off and use it for something else. So I don't want to actually, add glue to the tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this at the bottom. You can use some hot glue on this bit, that's fine. So this is a total experiment because I've not planned to ahead or tried this before. I have done similar things with a red car, a red truck. Maybe even done a small one on a little red toy car. I'm just going to use tape. So I'm going to create some loops. Let's see if we can do it like this. And we'll feed the tree through these loops. We're going to go that way because our front of the van is there. There we go. Right, now let me just tighten this up. There we go. Another tip, I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but if anyone else is joining, buy these trees from Amazon out of season. They still have them out of season, and they're a lot cheaper now than they are actually at Christmas. Okay, so I've got my tree on now. There we go. So what I'm going to do is just open this up again. I'm going to glue it into place. Just cut that off. Then we're going to have even more fun with the lights. There's nothing like a nice fiddly Christmas project. Okay, I need some tape now. I need another pair of hands. There we go. Oh, I've ruined that tape, but that's going to hold it in place. There we go. There is our tree on our little camper van. There we go. That is going to look so cute. I'm making this as an ornament, so it's going to be light up, hence why I've used acetate on the windows, and it's just going to be so much fun. You can even add I'm going to pop these on last. You can even use clear, like acetate, for your windows as well. Gosh, my tree is molting. There we go, all these little bits coming off. Right, oh, I also have the grills as well. I need to put those on, and the bumpers. I've got so many finishing touches to do to this. Right, but I'm gonna tackle the lights. I have linked some of these lights down below, and in the link that I've popped in, there are choices on multicoloured, blue, warm white, and white. So some people prefer white, like the bright white, and some people prefer the warm white. I prefer the warm white myself. So these are warm white, so always double check before you do anything with your lights that they work. So yes, they work, and now you can't see anything. Okay. Yes, Julie, I do need to do the cake stand. I've just literally been inundated with a lot of work quite recently in finishing things off, so I do need to do that. There were a couple of problems with the cake stand. So I'm just reading the comments as well as I go along here. So I'm just going to start off in the tree. Maybe I should have done this bit first, but never mind. I'm just going to pop these on and go under. But it is very simple to put together. It literally, the stand bit slots together, and then you put over the larger circle, and then you pop in the smaller circle. And if you want to cover them with paper, I would glue it onto the paper and then use a craft knife to cut around it. The easiest thing to do is paint the whole thing with some white gesso. Just grabbing mine, I recommend this here. This will be really good on the type of board. Give the board a really good wipe, because it's like soot from the cutting technique. So get yourself a cloth, damp cloth, extra paper, damp cloth, wipe it all down nicely, let that dry. Don't get it very wet, just literally just a damp cloth, and then paint everything front and back with gesso. This is white gesso here, and then I would cover the circles and then cut the crosses out in the middle. But I wouldn't go right to the edges of those crosshair cuts, if that makes sense. I would literally cut out some of the paper and then just slide everything on, and then you have a nice cake stand. But I was hoping to turn that cake stand into another Christmas project, so that is on my to-do list. Okay, so we're ready now to pop this in here. That is just going to go in there, and again, this doesn't have to be a light up thing at all. So this is now what the camper van looks like. I'm going to see if I can get this camera going up a little bit more. There we go. We have a lot of mess on my desk there. Okay, and I'm also going to turn the lights off. These lights here. There we go. What do you think? It's a lovely camper van. It's going to look really nice on the mantelpiece or on a shelf. Yes, so yes, this would look good on a sleigh as well. So I'm just going to pop this to the side there. I'm hoping that it's going to stay. Again, if you want to add hot glue to your tree to stop it moving about, you can do, but I plan to kind of reuse this after a season or so, because it is only made of paper, and you just never know how things get stored or battered about, especially if they go in a box and they get put in your loft, things like that. So let's pop on our finishing touches. Right, so I have these here, so I've layered them together. I've cut two, they're symmetrical, so you can glue them together facing each other. So let's do that. And if I can find the cake stand, I do have mine that I did put away. I've had a big tidy up, so I'm trying to remember where I've put things. That is going to glue on there. Just going to hold that in place. This is so cute. I cannot wait to display this at Christmas. And again, you can do this with the Caravan. If you have the Caravan die, you can do that with the Caravan as well. And I know there was a lady in the group. She added 2 wheels onto her Caravan and added it as a trailer behind the Campervan. It was so nice. So I'm just adding glue here, and then I can work on the front. I probably should have done the front first before I added the tree. You know, common sense. I don't always have any. I always do things backwards sometimes, especially when I'm making stuff. I get so carried away and enjoying what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just going to add the bumper now just to the front. You can pop this up on a line of foam tape if you have some that's thin enough. I will show you, I will hold this up and show you once I've got it on. There we go. There we have the bumper. Just going to pop another bumper on the back, and then I'll add the grills. And this will look so nice with added chocolates in as well. You can really, you know, if you don't want to make it into a lantern, you can just have chocolates in there. Personalise it. If someone has a camper van, you can make their version. So I'm looking forward to taking some photos of this so I can change the thumbnail on the video. So I'm going to add these to the back. There we go. There is our first one. Add the other one to the other side. So the reason why I've really doubled up on these wheels is just so that they don't buckle. Mine are coming off because I haven't added enough glue. So I'm going to re-glue those down. And again, if you want nice quick gluing, use a hot glue gun. Just going to add some more glue here to the wheels. There we go. Give that a press. Right, so I'm going to set that aside now because there is something else that I would like to do. I'm going to set that aside. I might have to keep it on its side so that the wheels are okay. I need to keep an eye on the comments as well, so I'm going to move my phone over here. There we go. Right, there's that there. Right, so I do have these two die sets here. Now, I think these were... oh my goodness, I forgot the side mirrors. We'll put those on soon. Okay, so I think these were released last year from Crafter's Companion. And I have two here. So these are available at the Crafter's Companion website. I've linked them down below. I think there's a third one as well. But I'm liking this big bushy one here, and they both come as a set, so it's a stamp and a die, so it can be a bit tricky to line things up. So I'm going to be showing you how to line everything up nicely doing that. So there is the, I'll get that out, there we go. Right, so it's 3 inches it says, so I'm thinking that is going to look nice on the front there as a wreath. It might be too much, might not be. I'm going to make it up anyway, see how it looks. So I'm going to grab my big shot for this and some white cardstock. Here it is. Got my leftover cardstock here from the project we just did. There we go. Right. So I'm all hoping you've had a lovely week. Like I said, I've been super busy trying to get things ready for next week. Okay, so this is how I do this particular thing where I have a stamp set and a die that are supposed to line up. It can be a bit troublesome. So here is a really easy way of doing it. So I'm just going to double check that that has cut through. Yes, it has. Perfect. Okay, so we can now move that off. And the best thing here to use for this is a stamping platform. Now I'm going to be using, is it Hampton Art one? I do have the Tim Holtz one as well, but my favourite one is what I'm about to grab down. Just hoping we don't have a landslide. Here we go, Stamp Perfect, Hampton Arts. So I do have the Tim Holtz one as well, so I can now remove this one here. Right, so I'm keeping the die in with the wreath. Use my magnets if I can pick that up. There we go, pop that on nicely. I say that a lot, nicely, nicely. And let's grab the stamp. I absolutely love wreath stamps, wreaths, anything to do with wreaths and stamps and dies. Just love them. So this is going to be a really easy way of doing this, especially if you're making lots of these, because you can keep this area here in there, and you can take out the bit you're stamping and then pop another one in and keep going. And once everything is in position, the stamp is in the right place too. So I'm just going to hold this up because I don't want to get my head in the way. I'm just going to make sure that everything is in the right place. Okay, I'm going to go for that. If it's a little bit off, it's a little bit off. I'm thinking some of it is a bit off actually. Okay, there is that. Okay, this does work a lot better on more simple shapes. So I'm just going to grab my green. What green shall I go for? I use these memento things, so if I pull this out you might be able to see it. There we go. I'm thinking bamboo leaves is my favourite Christmas colour. Cottage ivy is a nice one too. I'm going to go for this one. You can even cut out 2 of these wreaths and make them in different shades of green. You can even just not bother with the stamp and just cut out your wreaths in different green cardstocks and then just layer them up and pop them on. Even add some Nouveau drops, some red Nouveau drops for berries. Okay, I've not used this stamp before, so it might need a bit of priming, but it looks like the ink is going on well enough. Okay, fingers crossed, guys. And there we go. Right, oh, there's a little bit there. That's better. We have gone off a little bit here, but that's fine. Okay, we can take that out now and then keep this section here and this middle section, and then you can carry on if you have some more wreaths. Just put in your blank wreath from another die cut session. Yeah, keep those together and then you can pop your other wreath in and then carry on stamping. So I'm just going to clean that off. There we go. Pop that away. Yeah, I'm not lining that up. And some people do, they just line up everything back when they put everything back on their little sheets. As long as it's on the sheet, I'm happy. So, but everyone's different. But I do need to get into the habit of finding the packet that I've discarded somewhere and putting it back in the packet. So it's now clean and ready for me to use again. Nice and easy. Right, let's pop this away. I haven't linked this below, but after the video I will add that. Okay, so moment of truth. I'm going to need your opinions now, so I'm going to be waiting in the comments. Hi Caroline, don't worry about being late. Really love that album. Caroline made the album we made last week. It's absolutely lovely. It's she's popped it into the group. I'm going to put the details up here of the group. So that's Paper Crafting with Helen Griffin, and where you can share all of your Helen Griffin makes and Simply Made craft things. So it's a wonderful group over there, and I love seeing all of your makes. So many great ideas and colour combinations, and I never thought of that and things like that. So definitely go and check that out. So right, so here is the wreath. I'm going to put this now on the front. What do you think? Should I use some foam pads? Yeah, I'm going to raise that up, and then I think I've put them away. I have only literally just popped them away. Where are they? It's right at the back. I'm sorry guys if that was loud. I'm now dropping things off my shelves. There we go. That's the thing when you're really short, you're reaching up and you knock stuff over. Okay, so I have some Nouveau glitter drops here. This is it Ruby Slippers? Yes, Ruby Slippers. and you can add those to there just to make it that little bit extra festive. I just had to show you that. And I'm just going to grab some foam pads now and pop that on. So this is a really quick project, especially if you've literally got everything ready to go. You've made your colour choices, cut your cardstocks out, and you've got everything ready and prepared. It's a really quick and easy project to put together. I think the kids are back in the park. If you were watching last week, we had some noisy children playing in the park near my house last Saturday, and it's been raining on and off all day, so I was hoping there wouldn't be anyone playing in the park, but now it's dried up a bit and the sun's been out. Yeah, everyone's back at the park. Okay, so let's get this popped on now. Okay, there we go, and this would look really good with a die cut that says Merry Christmas or something festive along the top there. I think that would look really nice. So that is today's project. So I just need to add my side mirrors here, and I do need to glue on this one of these here because it came off. I've just pressed it back on. Right, what have I done with my glue? What did I do with it? I might just have to use this one. I'll use my emergency glue. Oh no, here it is. It's hiding behind the twine. There we go. So what has everyone else got planned for the rest of their day? Mr. G is going to be getting us a takeaway today, so we're going to be eating that. It's going to be a late takeaway because we had a late, like a cooked breakfast at lunchtime, so we knew we'd be eating a bit later today, so we're going to be getting probably a Chinese, I think. I'm looking forward to that. We haven't had a Chinese in a very long time. And then I've got a few projects, crafty projects, to finish off after that because they need to be in the post by Monday. So just a few finishing off things. Okay, so I've added my mirrors now. There we go. How lovely is that? And again, I'm just going to dim the lights so that you can see the project, but I am going to pop my pin back in the glue, otherwise I'm going to regret that. There we go. And there is our camper van with our tree on it as well. And again, the lid comes off, comes up like that, so that you can get to the battery pack. You can glue it down so it doesn't move about if you want it to. I just really like how that looks. Let's turn on one of the lights because it is a bit dark. There we go. There. That looks really, really nice. I really like that. So yeah, that's going to look really nice in the photos as well. Can't wait for that. So again, I'm just going to quickly pop up the information. So the British Summer Collection does have 40% off, and use the code holiday in checkout to get that offer. And that includes that beach hut you've just seen. It includes the ice cream cone. I've even turned this van into an ice cream van as well, so that's really nice. The embossing folders, the wood embossing folders, the papers, the tent, go glamping. So yeah, there's just 40% off, and add holiday into the checkout. So Caroline's saying she really enjoyed making it, and the next buy will be the van and the caravan. We need a VW bug making Helen. Ah, yes. It's your favourite car since a kid. Yes. One of my favourite movies was Herbie. I love Herbie. So. And Teresa was saying she was just going to say it needed red berries. Yep, I got that covered. This one is a sparkly one. I'm sure you can get it in plain red as well. Probably in the same colour as my nail varnish. And yes, thank you, Jean. yeah, so I absolutely really enjoyed making this. Just trying to think, is there anything else that I need to say? So don't forget to check out the group as well, Paper Crafting with Helen Griffin. That's on Facebook, and there's a lovely good bunch in there as well. So Jean's saying she's just had a KFC. We sometimes have a KFC, and sometimes if we time it right, it only takes them like 20 minutes to get here. It comes really fast. I remember right at the beginning of lockdown, we went a good few months without getting a takeaway, and we ordered a Chinese actually, and they said that the waiting time was 3 hours, and we were like, oh, but we really want a Chinese. So we waited 3 hours yeah, for that was a really nice Chinese actually. So yeah, things have seemed to have yeah, definitely got much better now. Things are back to the right times. So yes, so Teresa's saying she has the whole release. So here's a Christmas idea for you. This lid keeps coming up because it's on its side. So Caroline's saying she's resting as she's been doing arts and crafts for a play scheme for 60 plus children. I bet that was a task. I bet that was a lot of work. Yeah, have a good rest there. And Teresa's saying she's travelling home after working on cleaning her parents' home. Much to do before ready to sell. Ready to go home now. Back again next weekend. Yes, I can imagine that's going to be a lot of work. Yes, hi RJ. RJ started a new campaign in the group. Hashtag bring back the landscape mini album. I need to get that printed on a t-shirt or something like that. So yes, I'm even asking why, oh why, Helen. Basically we are improving the landscape album, and it will be back hopefully this year. We're keeping all of the main components in the landscape album with a few extra as well. I've got a rogue square here, so yes, so it should be back very soon. I can't wait to play with it as well once that is back. So this is today's project if you have just joined. Okay, and you'll be able to watch all of this again on replay as well. So I've tried to put in as many things down below, and again this set has the 40% off, but I know Teresa, she's already got the whole lot. How long did it take for it to arrive with you, Teresa? I know I think you're in the US, so I'm just going through the comments, making sure that I haven't missed any questions or anything like that. So yes, Teresa's saying thank you for the live tutorial. I will be going off very soon. I will be on the Create and Craft shopping channel next week. If you're following me on social media, I'll put all of the channels that you can watch it on, and it will also be available on their website as well. It'll be an all occasions new collection, and there is going to be a hint of Christmas. I'm going to show you one thing before I go. I want to show you one of the really cool gift boxes on there. This is a die to make this gift box. This will be on the show on Thursday, and this is from the new stamp set, and it opens up at the top. But the great thing about this is that it squishes down. Isn't that a lot of fun? So you'll be able to see me demonstrate how to make this with the new die set. It's going to do all of these lines for you. It's so easy. Yes, I'll be demonstrating that on Thursday. So follow me on social media, Helen Griffin UK, and I'll be posting what channels, and you can watch it on the website as well. So, and this opens up just like that. So I did use some Tim Holtz Distress inks to make this gradient effect, and then you can pop in some treats in there. So that goes in that way, goes clockwise, and then you push that down. There we go. Oops, it's got a bit bent there. There we go. So that is a really fun make. So oh, RJ saying it took about 2 weeks or so. So yes, RJ's excited, can't wait, thanks for the update. Thank you, great project. But yes, I am excited as well for the landscapes. I just want to play with it. I mean, the small binding is out of stock as well, and we've had so much trouble getting things shipped, with things coming in funny orders, and some of the release dates of some of my collections have had to be, you know, has had to be pushed back as well. So yeah, there's still so much problems, because a lot of we're having everything shipped over from China, so things are taking absolutely ages, and or not turning up, and then turning up way after we've ordered other things, so that have turned up. So Teresa's saying it took about a month to receive, so around about 2 weeks to a month, I would say. So there is that. So make sure you're tuning in on Thursday, and then the week after that this will be releasing on Craft Stash Live, so I'll be in the studio with Lou for that one as well. So okay, I hope you really enjoyed today's project. It's just I've done so many mini albums already. I just wanted to do something a bit more 3D, and this worked perfectly now that the British summer's now on sale with 40% off. Type in the word holiday at checkout and there'll be a link for that directly down below. So thank you. Yes, we are doing the best we can. We've had to make so many changes. A few changes had to be made for this collection that I'm releasing on Thursday. I was hoping for it to be a full-on Christmas collection. However, a few things didn't work out, and we've had to make a few last-minute changes, but there's definitely a hint of Christmas in that. So yeah, that's all I can say on that. So I don't know if everything's going to settle down soon, whether it's just going to carry on, but we're all doing our best. So okay, so I'm going to turn the lights off on this now and pack this away, because I want to have this out on display at Christmas as well. I might even hide some chocolates in there, and no one will know that it will have sweets in there, because they'll think it's just an ornament, and my sweets will stay nice and safe. So that sounds really good to me. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining me today. Hopefully I will see you again joining the group. Please keep your photographs coming. I love seeing all your makes. We just love to see and chat and everything as well. So thank you very much for